Hey, how is everybody doing? It's been a long damn time since I've seen many of you all face to face, a decade for most. So it's nice to finally get to see you. Actually, I'm not seeing you, but you can see me. Good enough, I guess. So I've been working on a project for the past. Oh, if you can't tell, I'm in Japan. Yeah, I'm here for a couple years. Anyway, I've been working on a project for the last month and a half before I got to go back out on deployment. So it's been kind of cool because I brought all my stuff with me, and everybody's been asking Chris. For all their matches and stuff from like 12, 15 years ago. And it's a kind of pain in the ass to make all those recordings for everything or upload on YouTube. So I have the software to burn the whole library and put on YouTube, and which I did, and I also edited a few of the videos as well. So I'm gonna turn this music off first. Oh, that's nice. All right, so I apologize for the Christmas tree. I'm lazy, haven't taken it down yet. So I'm gonna walk you through the process here. Because people are confused because me and Chris actually broke it up into seasons back in the day. So I have everything broken down in season by season, and I even added an old wrestling match from like 1998 whenever I was 13 years old with a few of my friends that from back in those days. I was the small pipsqueak out of that group of friends. So you can see that, and also you can see the whole upload all of our Slayer projects we worked on over the years. We started Slayer in 2005, and that actually led to starting to do the whole wrestling shit. So it's awesome. And before I get to going, I want to say it's been like awesome having to work with you all for all those years, because I don't think we really appreciated the friendships and everything that we had back in those days, because we were always just busy running from show to show. But I mean, it was a good time, especially being older now, reflecting back and actually taking this journey. I relived pretty much every emotion I had during those years, going back through all those shows. So it's crazy. And then I have to admit, 2009 was probably like the year that we all were like the closest family, because we didn't have the crowd or anything at the time. So we were all just hanging out between matches and stuff, and pretty close. So that was a pretty close group in 2009. But not to say that the later groups weren't close. It was just that 2009 was my favorite group. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this offense rolling. Hope you all are watching this, by the way, because I don't know, sometimes when people send me videos, I just kind of like pass it by, like unless I find it interesting. So I hope you'll find this interesting, and let me bring it to this real fast. All right, so if you click on playlist when you go to the channel, this stuff will pop up, and pretty much has, you see everything's broken down by season. I even wrote down the time period in case you know the time period, so you know, like if you were looking for your specific stuff, then you can makes it easier to find. Pretty much every show is in here except for there's like 3 shows that were on a corrupt disc that I couldn't upload from 2008, and then there's 3 shows from 2010 when we were at the Milligans. 3 or 4 shows, actually, 3, 4, or 5 shows from the Milligan era where we couldn't upload. But yeah, I got all the seasons here, then we started KWA, and then our 2020 revival, which was awesome, and then the 2017 match, the benefit show where I was at, and then you got the Slayer movies, and here's the match whenever I was 13. Yeah, so it was kind of cool to play that, be at the that benefit show, and my cousin, he was able to do a show in 2017 whenever I took leave, and I was able to go. Actually, I re-enlisted last time in 2018, so that show Chris posted on YouTube, he filmed it. It was me and Brian Miracle, and my re-enlisted officer, who's a big wrestling fan. He always had a picture, a cardboard cutout of Ric Flair and a Ric Flair flag. So I was like, yeah, this guy's gonna be my re-enlisting officer. So he re-enlisted me, but he actually, during the re-enlistment, he showed a video of me and my match with Brian, and yeah, so he got a kick out of it and everything, and it was pretty cool, and it's cool to actually, after all those years, actually getting to wrestle in front of a crowd again and do it for one last time. But most likely that's definitely would be my last time, which it wasn't spectacular Spot Fest match, but it told a good story, and it was basic. It was really basic, but it was botch free, so I liked it. At least from what I can tell, it was botch free. Also got to share the locker room with Dr. Tom Pritchard for the first time, only time. So that was kind of cool. So my wrestling career is complete after that. Honestly, because we did the, I mean, like 2007 was some backyard bullshit for me. I was like, all right, I'll just kind of do this shit. I wasn't taking it seriously at all. And of course, I never really did take it too seriously. It was all just kind of for fun and shit. But yeah, but after I got a concussion from Haji and I busted him open in Chris's bedroom doing a match, and then wrestling at Black Desert Hill, I was done. Then after I did another semester of college, and then found out Chris went to this guy named Tyler's house. I started the show back again. So I was looking at it and saw that most of the people there were young, like 13, 14, 15 years old. Which, I mean, you definitely couldn't get away with that, doing that shit now. But I wasn't really interested in working with kids, especially kids I didn't know. But then I found out that Ryan and Corey were gonna be there because I knew them from church and we were friends. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll go. I guess I'll go at least check it out. And then I stayed. And then eventually Matt and Mike Green came in, Jessica and some Corey Lacey, other people came in. So yeah, the rest is history, and I stayed with it. And it turned out to be a pretty good decision. I like it. So yeah, I don't think we really appreciated the friendships that we had in those years, but it was very. I mean, going back to all this shit again. It was just brought back so much emotions and everything for this. I mean, I honestly didn't think I'd ever be putting on a Little J mask ever again, and especially at my age. I mean, I felt kind of silly whenever I was in my mid to late 20s doing it, but now mid 30s, I'm putting on that mask, and I did that over the summer. It was kind of cool to bring that character into the shit show that was 2020 and how he had react to it. So it has some good moments and some funny moments. Always like playing Little J. I'm probably never play him again because he had a good send off this last time. So I'm probably not gonna play that guy again. But it was fun. But honestly, I know most of us haven't really talked much in a long fucking time. But I mean, I'm always, if you have me on fucking Messenger, you can talk to me pretty much anytime if I'm not. I mean, if I'm available. Sometimes we go out. I don't have any service at all, but it's you can talk to me. I mean, just because if we were friends once 10, 12 years ago, doesn't mean we're not friends now. It just means we haven't had seen each other, whatever yet, in so many fucking years. So it was. But honestly, I want to thank everybody for being a big part of my life for those years. It was a very dark time for me because I went through the academy in 2008, and then I thought that law enforcement was going to be my thing because that's what I just wanted to help people, rescue people, fight bad guys and everything. But I didn't realize that every fucking night was going to be a fight. So, and serious depression. Like, then I went through a huge breakup in end of 2010, basically on the fucking shows, and yeah, that was pretty rough to go through that shit. Plus dealing with what I was dealing with at work, so it was a dark and depressing time. Which doing the wrestling shows actually kind of alleviated some of that pain and stress and everything. And it's by the end of 2012, even though that was probably my darkest and worst year. I hated it. It was worse than 2020, easy. I was wanting wrestling to be over with because I was so sick of just all the bullshit and everything. But even as sickened and sick of it and depressed and all that shit I'd laugh. I said it and miss it a little bit. So I don't know how long I've even gone. I had to make just like 3 videos I'm going to splice together because the iPhone stuck. Because I can't go flip my screen. So I know attention spans are short, so I'm not going to take too much more of your time. So just, heck, seriously, anytime, hit me up if you want to talk, whatever. If I'm available, then sure. I love to talk to you. All right, take it easy. Actually, a lot. I'm not going anywhere yet. I will be there in a minute, but also make sure you, I mean, on the videos, if you watch them, like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Do all that stuff. I mean, yeah, and share, because obviously I don't have everybody that I've ever known from those years on my Facebook. Well, actually, a lot of them are actually off. So please share this, share the YouTube video. Let everybody know. Yeah, because I mean I did this for everybody, because people are. You shouldn't let your past be completely forgotten. All that footage would just be just memories in your mind. Now that you can actually look back on those memories and actually see footage of it. So I hope y'all take advantage of that. If you ever get a chance to come to Japan, if I can do it, this stuff is like fucking crack in a pouch. Stuff is amazing. It's ice cream, but I don't know. The States could use some ideas that Japan has, especially with their food. Their food's amazing. Any alcoholic drink you get here, it's amazing. Also, there's like, I mean, I don't even shop at the PX or anything, because I mean, all the good alcohol is like downtown. So for saying all this time, remember, hit me up. Yeah, so it was kind of cool to play that, be at the that benefit show, and my cousin, he was able to do a show in 2017 whenever I took leave, and I was able to go. Actually, I re-enlisted last time in 2018, so that show Chris posted on YouTube, he filmed it. It was me and Brian Miracle, and my re-enlisted officer. He was a big wrestling fan. He always had a picture, a cardboard cutout of Ric Flair and a Ric Flair flag. So I was like, yeah, this guy's gonna be my re-enlisting officer. So he re-enlisted me, but he actually, during the re-enlistment, he showed a video of me and my match with Brian, and yeah, so he got a kick out of it and everything, and it was pretty cool, and it's cool to actually, after all those years, actually getting to wrestle in front of a crowd again and do it for one last time. But most likely that's definitely would be my last time, it wasn't a spectacular spot fest match, but it told a good story, and it was basic. It was really basic, but it was botch free, so I liked it. At least from what I can tell, it was botch free. Also got to share the locker room with Dr. Tom Pritchard for the first time, only time. So that was kind of cool. So my wrestling career is completed for that.